Alright mugs, so I recently hit 100,000 followers on TikTok. Not literally of course, because I'd be in jail. And it's also been just over a year since I had my first viral TikTok video. With those two things in mind, I thought it was the perfect time to reflect on my top 10 most viewed TikTok videos. Without further ado, here's number 10. 3 women who I'm not interested in because I'm married. Number 1, Jama. She's got really good Instagram stories and she seems nice, but yeah, I'm married, so back off. 2, Beyonce, extremely talented, definitely usually the kind of woman I'd be interested in, but again, I'm married, so it's to the left because it wouldn't be right. Number 3, Ariana Grande, again, lovely girl, she believes God's a woman, doesn't matter to me either way because I'm married, so thank you, next. Now this is only number 10 in the list, but it's probably my favourite out of the whole top 10 for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I know for a fact that Jama saw this video because she reposted it on her Instagram story, which is ridiculous to be fair. Now I didn't hear anything from Beyonce or Ariana directly, but I know for a fact they're both in relationships. They didn't want to publicly humiliate their man by reaching out to me, so I'm cool with that. The second reason I like this video so much is because it proves it's 100% possible to publicly express your love for 3 famous women in front of hundreds of thousands of people without your wife even batting an eyelid. Remember your formation, guys. 40-40-20, yeah? Keep your shape. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. They're not listening. They do speak English. Don't be so racist. All right, just get a foot. Take a yellow if we need to. Or we'll play with 99. Be all right. Switch on the back. Switch on the back. Oh, God, it's so disorganised. It's like the UK government. All right, we'll clear that. Yep, no. I think they're just too small, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, God, I'm going to have to resign. What's that, Sam? You want to make a video with 100 Asian children? Are you out of your mind? No. Please respect my creative vision. Honestly, this video took about 20 minutes to make. I hardly even thought about what I was going to say beforehand. Also, a beautifully subtle dig at the UK government there. Politically charged content, that's what you get from me. I don't actually know anything about politics, but if you say things like that on social media, it makes you sound clever. But on a serious note, whoever is responsible for coaching those kids needs to resign. Wife told me if I don't win this race, we're getting a divorce. Whoa! Give me a countdown or something, fellas. Crikey. It's not looking good. I'm pretty sure she's having an affair with a black marble anyway, so... Oh, look at that, white's beating black. A bit of a cliche. Oh, don't leave the back door open when yellow's around. Ask Mrs. Yellow about that, she'll tell you. Here we go. Look at clear behind me. I'm not worried about him. Can see straight for him. Check out those minerals. Might still get a divorce anyway. Does the creativity know no bounds? There's me posing as a yellow marble. I actually did 3 of these marble race videos, same kind of format. I'm not going to show you them all. 2 of them, where I posed as a yellow marble, got just over 1 million views, which was great. The 3rd video I did, where I posed as the black marble, got less than half as many views as the yellow marble videos, so make of that what you will. Oh, goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Well, looks like you found your man. I look about 35, on my way to divorce, and I've got 2 kids. They're not mine, but I've got them. A much more recent TikTok there, posted that about a week ago, Bobby Schmurder. Following the age-old comedic formula, if in doubt, creep them out. And just to be absolutely clear, I've only got 1 kid and he's definitely mine, biologically and legally. And also thanks to the original video creator P.T. Rach for being a good sport. Rate that. This next video, number 6, has some backing music. It's Glue by Bicep, the dance tune. I'm pretty sure I can't play it on YouTube for copyright reasons, so I'm just going to sing the song myself in the background. Little bit of Vincent van Gogh humour there. Would you expect that from me? Probably not. I certainly didn't. And a couple of things I remember about this video. I got loads of snarky people in the comments going, oh, I'm pretty sure it was his left ear they cut off. And I took great pleasure responding to those comments saying, in actual fact, mate, that was my left ear. People didn't realise I was using the front camera, so obviously the video was inverted. In reality, I had no idea which ear he cut off, and I just picked that one by sheer luck, so I'll take it.
You're a surgeon working in a busy hospital.
No, I'm not. Just hang out the washing, mate. Oh, boxers. One for the ladies there. 1.2 million views that got. Don't ask me why, because honestly, I haven't got a clue. So obviously I was stitching one of Dr. Raj's videos there. Lovely fella, seems like a really nice guy. Great creator on TikTok. And fair play to him, he saw this video of me hanging up my underpants and he left a nice comment. He said, fair play, laughing emoji. They look like they've got quite a bit to go. To which I responded, yeah, they were wet through during this vid, as were the boxers. Millie, what's the Wi-Fi password again?
It's M to the B, 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 bang.
Cheers. That's me latching onto the Millie B trend from last year there. Now that video was set to be an absolute banger. It got 1.4 million views in just over 24 hours, and then TikTok muted it for reasons I'm not sure. The only explanation I can think of is I used somebody else's sound without their permission, that's why it got muted, which would make sense and I'd be okay with that. If it wasn't for the fact that about 3 months later somebody re-uploaded the video doing exactly the same thing that I did, using my sound, including Millie B's sound, and that video stayed up. Thanks for that, TikTok. This is a message for Anthony Joshua. I just want to say thank you, big man. He's been giving my wife private boxing lessons for about 3 years now, so we just stopped by his gym last week to thank him. My son kept mispronouncing his name. I kept saying it's Anthony. He kept saying daddy. So we were laughing about that, and actually my wife looked a bit uncomfortable. Not sure, but I think she was just embarrassed. But thanks again to the big man. So this video was a blessing and a curse. First of all, it did really well in terms of views. Got over 1 million on TikTok, on Instagram. Loads of the meme pages picked it up. I'm Just Bait, Archbishop of Banterbury, British memes, they all posted it. So it reached millions of people on Instagram as well. I got random messages from all sorts of people saying they saw it. But it was a curse because I got literally hundreds of comments from people who genuinely thought that this was a serious video and they hadn't appreciated the fact that I was obviously joking. People leaving comments like, oh, who's going to tell him? I think he's giving her more than just boxing lessons, mate. Let me be absolutely clear. I've done about 3 videos on TikTok after this explaining the fact that this is a joke. That's not a real picture. That lady there on the right, never met her before in my life. It's not my wife. My wife's African, so she's black, hence the mixed race baby. The lady on the right there is a lady called Sophie Whittam. She makes the ring wear basically for high profile fighters like AJ. I think she's made stuff for Floyd Mayweather before, so she's obviously really successful in the boxing industry, hence why she's posing with AJ for this picture. I just hijacked the picture and tagged me and my son into it. Luckily, she was a really good sport and she loved it. 3 ways to liven up a funeral. You know, funerals can be very bleak, very depressing affairs, but it doesn't have to be that way if you follow these tips. Number 1, sit as close to the front as possible, ideally in the front row. Try and get a Mexican wave going. Make sure you speak to the people behind you beforehand so they know what's going to happen. And then 3, 2, 1, bang. Completely lifts the mood. Number 2, wait for about halfway through the service, then point to the back of the church and go, Edith, you're alive. Always good for a laugh. Obviously, the name's not Edith, don't use Edith. Doesn't work as well. Number 3, a good old-fashioned heckle goes down a treat, but timing is key. Here's an example. Edith was a kind and loving mother who always made sure her children came first. Incest? Who said that? Now, for the life of me, I don't understand how this is my second most viewed video. It's not very good, is it? Let's be honest. Only explanation I can think of is the numbered list. Numbered lists work really well because they hook people in. People want to see what's on the list. They want to see all the different points, so they wait around till the end. First bit was pretty funny. The Mexican wave bit, that was quite funny. But after that, it goes downhill pretty quickly, doesn't it? It's not one of my favourites. And drum roll please for number 1. Interesting fact, this man here, Fishman01, he's one of the top 30 wealthiest people in Asia. I DM'd him asking what's his net worth. He messaged me back saying, I don't know, I made it myself. That vid got 3.3 million views. Don't ask me how. And I only posted that vid in February, so it's probably going to get a few more views because TikTok has a bit of a habit of just sort of trickling the video out over a really long period of time. Obviously, the TikTok algorithm's all about watch time. The only reason I can think of for this one doing so well is because the joke's a little bit cryptic. It's a little bit disguised, isn't it? I think maybe people might have stuck around to try and figure out what the punchline was. Hence the watch time went up. So it's not, I don't actually think it's that good of a video. It's just kind of tricked people into watching it for longer. So it's a bit of a hollow victory really. But let's not end on that Debbie Downer note. Let's be positive. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who watches my videos on TikTok. Everybody who's dropped a cheeky like, maybe a comment, maybe even a share. I've had a great time on TikTok over the last 12 months. I love making videos, love trying to make people laugh. Trying being the key word there. Here's to another 12 months of awkward duets, inappropriate jokes, and jokes at my son's expense because he's too young to say no.